be careful, little eyes, what you see. Oh, be careful, careful, little eyes, what you... I messed up, I'm gonna start all over. Oh, be careful, little eyes, what you see. Oh, be careful, little eyes, what you see. Oh, the Father up above is looking down in love. Oh, be careful, little eyes, what you see. Oh, be careful, little feet, where you go. Oh, be careful, little feet, where you go. Oh, the Father up above is looking down in love. Oh, be careful, little feet, where you go. Oh, be careful, little hands, what you do. Oh, be careful, little hands, what you do. Oh, the Father up above is looking down in love. Oh, be careful, little hands, what you do. Oh, be careful, little mouth, what you say. Oh, be careful, little mouth, what you say. Oh, the Father up above is looking down in love. Oh, be careful, little mouth, what you say. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday morning, June 15th. Thanks for letting me drop in with you today. It's probably a surprise for some of you. It's not for me, though. Planned on doing this earlier this morning, and Sis got up early, and you got to take care of Sis before you can do anything else, believe me. But I just wanted to drop in with you this morning. I know it's been a while since I did one of these drop-ins, and share something with you. That's a neat song, and I messed up right off the bat, and when you do stuff live, you just kind of pick up and go on. So that's what we did. But that's a neat song. I probably learned that when I was small, and probably learned that in Bible school or Sunday school years and years and years ago. Speaking of Bible school, we're going to have Bible school at the Polo Christian Church July 5th, 6th, and 7th. I want to invite you all to come and be a part of that. I'll give you some more details as the time goes on, or you can watch us on Sunday morning at the Polo Christian Church on Space Facing YouTube, and we'll have details on there. But I got up this morning. I hope you're continuing reading Proverbs chapter, whatever day of the month it is, that's what chapter you're reading. Today's the 15th. Let me put my guitar down because I've been struggling. I'll tell you the truth. I've been struggling for probably a month or 6 weeks, maybe a little more. But when I read Proverbs chapter 15 this morning, God really, I guess, slapped me around in the first 7 verses even. And just let me read the first 7 verses to you right quick. It says this. It says, a gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. The tongue of the wise commends knowledge, but the mouth of the fool gushes folly. The eyes of the Lord are everywhere. Keep watching on the wicked and the good. The tongue that brings healing is a tree of life, but a deceitful tongue crushes the spirit. A fool spurns his father's discipline, but whoever heeds correction shows prudence. The house of the righteous contains great treasure, but the income of the wicked brings him trouble. The lips of the wise spread knowledge, not so the hearts of fools. Right there, listen, right there in the first 7 verses, God mentions our mouth, our tongue, our lips, and the way we answer. And I've struggled with that. Really with my mouth, probably the past, like I said, 6 weeks, maybe even 2 months. And I've always told you I'd be open and honest with you. And I struggle, I'm just like everybody else. I struggle with things. And I knew I was. But God showed me this morning 4 times in those first 7 verses. So that means, hey, I'm talking to you today. So we need to pay attention. And I'm going to try and pay attention to Him. About watching my mouth and the way I respond to things and the way I react to things. But it got me to thinking, and goes back to what we talked about Sunday at church. Nehemiah chapter 2 verse 6. Nehemiah was standing before this king, King Artaxerxes, and he was asking him a question. And Nehemiah, he was scared. And the king said, well, what is it that you want me to do? Or what is it that you want to do? And right then it said Nehemiah prayed to God right during the middle of this conversation. And Nehemiah, he was scared. But it said right then he prayed to God in the middle of this conversation with the king. And you know what? God gave him a peace. God gave him a comfort. God encouraged him to go ahead and finish this conversation and ask King Artaxerxes if he could go and do some construction work. If he could have a leave of absence from being the cupbearer to the king and go back to Jerusalem and rebuild Jerusalem and the walls. So if God can give Nehemiah a peace and a comfort and encouragement right then to carry on with his conversation, then why can't he give me the ability to control my mouth if I stop right then and pray before I go on and respond and react? See, that's on me. If God can do that for Nehemiah and did do that for Nehemiah, then he'll do it for me. Because God's the same yesterday, today, and forever. If he can give Nehemiah the faith and the encouragement to do that in a split second, I know God can do it with me, and he has in the past. But I've just stopped to take that second out of a conversation or out of whatever's going on in my life and say, God, help me deal with this a little better. Let me speak softly. Help me bring healing with this conversation. Help me to do what you want me to do and respond in a loving way. Hey, I think we all, if I have trouble with that, I think everybody probably does. Because a lot of times we're all in the same boat sailing around, and sometimes we just don't take that split second and say, God, help me with this problem. You know, I don't want to be a bad influence on people. I don't want to be a bad influence on my family or do something that would hurt maybe them drawing closer to you. So listen, if I'm struggling with that, maybe you are too. So today, let's me and you both take the time to just say, God, help me with this. You know, when we're struggling, take that split second in the conversation, pray to God, ask him for strength and encouragement, and to control my lips and my mouth and the way I answer. Hey, thanks for letting me drop in with you today. I really appreciate you doing that. I know it's been a while since I've done these, and I hope this is going through. I'm doing this off this new system that we have and doing it at home. And like I said, I had help early on this morning. So God bless you. You guys have a great week. Remember these 3 things. Jesus loves you. He's got a plan for your life, and he's always got your best interest at heart. God bless you. Have a great week.